Welcome to another edition. Your play-by-play host, PD Doris.
Good afternoon from Durham, North Carolina. I'm PD Doris with your call today as we're in the final game 4 of day 1 of the 2020 Bull City Classic in Durham, North Carolina at Mount Zion Christian Academy off of Fayetteville Street in Durham. Game 1 today, the unique all-star college prep lost to Aim High Academy 107-70. The second game, the Mighty Warriors from Mount Zion beat Raleigh Christian Eagles 63-22, led by Shameen Brown's 19 points. And then at the game before this, Unique All-Stars bounced back from the 37-point loss and defeated Winston-Salem Christian 93-80. We're on hand here as Raleigh Christian Academy Eagles match up with Grace Christian Crusaders, coached by Jesse Wilson. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. As you see, Grace Christian Crusaders warming up to our right as they are the visiting team. As they warm up in their school colors to our left, Raleigh Christian Eagles warm up to our left. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to today's action. If you listen to the game previously that we have live streamed, the Mighty Warriors handled the youth from Raleigh Christian Academy Eagles handily 63-22. Led by senior guard Shameen Brown's 19 points, with Shameen 9 points in the second half. Finished with 19, followed by Hazel with 16. That was the Lady Eagles improved to 2-1 on the season. This is the Crusaders' 5th game of the season. They are currently 2-2. Raleigh Christian Academy comes in with the first game of the season. We're going to get a look at all-star flying guard Nick Anthony, number 1 for their Crusaders. The Eagles come in 6 deep as the Crusaders come in dressing 10. We're going to see what happens next. We'll come back right here with the starting lineups and the national anthem after a word from our sponsors.
Anna's Pizzeria is a busy, family-friendly restaurant serving up authentic New York-style pizza and Italian dishes. Our full-service menu offers a wide range of choices sure to please everyone. Whether you're in the mood for a brick oven pizza, classic Italian dish like chicken parmigiana, or one of our specialty pastas, you can always count on a delicious meal that's made to order using only the freshest ingredients. To complement your meal, we also offer a variety of wine and beer options, including several seasonal beverages. Give them a call today in Apex at 919-267-6237 or in Fuquay Varina at 919-285-2497 or visit them online at annaspizzeria.com. At Creech Chiropractic, the Triangle's only sports and pediatric certified chiropractor, we offer 3 types of care: relief, corrective, and wellness. We give you the best recommendation for care based on your needs and goals. Ultimately, it's your body, your health, your life, your choice. Our goal at Creech Chiropractic is to educate and adjust as many families as possible toward optimal health and wellness through natural chiropractic care. The superior physician treats the patient before the illness is manifested. It is only the inferior physician who treats the illness he was unable to prevent. Give us a call today at 919-367-2828. That's 919-367. Your three types of care: relief, corrective, and wellness. Creech Chiropractic, the Triangle's only sports and pediatrics certified chiropractor.
Welcome back. Courtside, we have Coach Mike from the Raleigh Christian Eagles. Coach Mike, we sit here looking at warm-ups. You guys come in facing a team that's already played 5 games, and you guys haven't able to get your first game off started yet just due to the corona cases in North Carolina. Can you give us a little insight of what we can expect from the Eagles tonight?
Well, I wish I could, Petey. I don't know what to expect. It's the first game. As any coach will tell you, you really don't know what you have until you put it on the floor. We still have a couple kids out. So instead of having 8 or 9 guys on the bench, I've got 6 guys here tonight. So it's going to be tough numbers-wise. And we're babies. I got diaper dandies out there. I do have a couple guys whose daddies played in the NBA, but one of them's 13 and the other one's 14. So they're going to take a little bit of time to grow up. We definitely have some talent. You can depend on seeing something special from number 1. Nick Anthony's our point guard, and he is going to play. And number 23, Uriah, we call him Hollywood. Uriah Brown can go. We had a scrimmage the other night. He had 8 of 9 from 3, so he can shoot the rock. And then number 10, Quavion is going to perform. He's going to be there. The other guys, they're all question marks. They're young. They're scared. It's simply time on deck.
Yeah, Coach, if you look over here to their Crusaders, they come in 10 deep. They dress 10, but like we were saying before, it's only really depth-wise is 7 to 8, if that. So, looking at what they've played so far this season, like they're 2-2 on the year. No film really of what they've played so far, but
right.
The height-wise, they don't look like they got much advantage on the height. Nobody over 6'3", neither side. So
I'll guarantee you they're not as fast, Petey.
So that's exactly we'll definitely tell on the court once we get going. Coach, I want to appreciate you for stopping by the booth here, and good luck, and hopefully the Eagles get a win.
Yes, sir.
All right. That was Coach Mike from the Raleigh Christian Eagles. As he was saying, a bunch of diaper dandies, as Coach Dick Vitale would say. He's a diaper dandy from Long, baby. We're going to have, with the tip-off, just under a minute to go as the teams come to the bench. We'll come right back here after a word from our sponsors. You're listening to 2020 coverage of the Bull City Classic.
Creech Chiropractic, the Triangle's only sports and pediatric certified chiropractor. We offer 3 types of care: relief, corrective, and wellness. We give you the best recommendation for care based on your needs and goals. Ultimately, it's your body, your health, your life, your choice. Our goal at Creech Chiropractic is to educate and adjust as many families as possible toward optimal health and wellness through natural chiropractic care. The superior physician treats the patient before the illness is manifested. It is only the inferior physician who treats the illness he was unable to prevent. Give us a call today at 919-367-2828. That's 919-367-2828. Care, relief, corrective, and wellness. Creech Chiropractic, the Triangle's only sports and pediatrics certified chiropractor.
Welcome back. Just 17 seconds away from the tip-off here inside the Mighty Warriors Den on the campus of Mount Zion Christian Academy. Again, I'm Pete Doris with your coverage today and lineup here as the Raleigh Christian Eagles, coached by Coach Mike, take on Jesse Wilson's Crusaders from Grace Christian. Stepping in the starting lineup for the Eagles is Robinson, number 2. Number 1, Anthony. Copeland is 3, followed by Anderson, 10. For the Crusaders, Harris, Matson, Butler, and Mitchell. Grace Christian will be working in the black jerseys, working left to right as the the Eagles will get the opening tip-off, working right to left. First turnover here for the Grace Christian Crusaders. They'll get the ball coming in, working left to right. Coming across three-quarter court is Harris. Harris right side over to Matson. Matson coming across the timeline, guarded tightly by Brown. Matson picks up his dribble, finds his man, Butler. Butler stands, right side, goes into paint, puts up a shot, and it's good for the Crusaders. They get on the board early, 2-0. As Raleigh Christian working right to left. Anthony left side over to Anderson. And that is a second turnover for the Eagles. Coming across quarter court is Matson. Matson's guarded tightly by Brown. Right side over to Garish. Feeds it down low, shot goes up, and it picks up a foul. So picking up the foul is going to be Nick Anthony of the Eagles. 2-0 your score. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Just underway here inside the Mighty Warriors Den.
Yeah, PD. Nick Anthony out of Canada, province of Ontario.
Shot goes up by Harris is good.
Got a substitution for the Eagles. Number 20, La Bamba. And number 23 will take a break, Mr. Brown.
Brown will set the bench. Coming in the game is La Bamba. Shot goes up by Harris is good. Harris makes both free throws. 4-0. Nick Anthony comes across three-quarter court, bounce passes ahead to Anderson. Anderson trapped off, finds La Bamba. Left side to Anthony. Anthony with the left-handed layup in the basket is good for the Eagles. 4-2. So Anthony head to the free throw line, shooting an old-fashioned and one.
Yeah, PD. Number 1, Nick Anthony out of Canada, recently transferred from a private school down in Mississippi.
First free throw by Anthony is no good. Falling to the floor is Anderson. They pick up Butler. Butler drives it into paint, down low to Garish. Left side, 3-on-2 on the way was good by Mitchell. Deep 2, 15-foot off the left elbow.
Fundamental shot, PD. He was square to the bucket and swish.
6-2 is your score. Grace Christian leads. Right side is Anthony, goes into baseline, bounce passes across to Robinson. Robinson guarded tightly on his right hit by Harris. He'll scissor dribble between the rings, swings it right side to Anderson. Anderson right side, give and go. Nice pass by Anthony to Anderson for 2. 6-4, 6:17 left. Slowly coming across the dribble as the defense sets up his Harris. He'll bounce past it ahead to Garish on the right wing. Garish looks for the trailing Matson. Left side, going in left to the free throw line. Shot goes up, off balance shot by Harris. And we'll pick up out of bounds. Checking in the game will be Brown.
La Bamba checking out.
As Coach Mike comes in pretty heated up. Everybody's standing flat-footed on defense. So he's made 2 quick substitutions just 2 minutes into the game. Nick Anderson pulls up on Harris. Picks him up. Tries to give and go. Nick Anthony with a steal. He pushes ahead to Anderson and it's stolen. Coming back with it is loose ball. The Crusaders come up with it. Left in the free throw line layup. Nice by Jesse Mitchell. 6-4, 8-4. 5:34 left. Nick Anderson trots across the timeline, chest passes the left side to Anderson. Anderson looked like he wanted to take that 3 and feeds it, bounce pass it down low to Copeland. Is a stolen as Mitchell come in full court and it's out of bounds. So right now that forces Coach Mike to take a timeout for Raleigh Christian Academy. We're going to step away. You're listening to 2020 coverage of the Bull City Classic.
We are honored to serve the community of Apex by providing honest, compassionate dental care. We focus on preventative care and education to make sure all of our patients enjoy optimal dental health, and we offer judgment-free treatment if you're in need of a corrective procedure.
as Nick Anthony comes across the timeline. Belt high dribble, almost picks up a dribble straight away. Picks it up, swings it right side to Anderson. Anderson's guarded tightly by Mitchell. Left side over to Brown. Brown stands, finds Anthony in the baseline. Anthony's trapped off, bounce passes down low. Big man down low, Robinson with a 2. 8-6. Crusaders leads slowly going down. Top of the key is Garris. Garris's pass is intercepted by Brown. And we have a foul.
Got a foul, PD, on number 30.
Yes, Copeland. Copeland for RCA picks up the foul.
Little touch foul from behind, but the referee's definitely trying to keep this one civil.
Bounce passes it down low. There's Garris. Garris turns around, bodies his man. Ball falls off the front of the rim. Coming down with the rebound was Robinson. Robinson head to Anthony, back to Robinson. Nick Anthony with a long 3. Rims out, fighting for the rebound. Coming down with the rebound was Mitchell. Mitchell pushes it ahead to Simmons. Back to Mitchell. Left side to Madison. 2 on the way, deep. Anthony with the rebound. He'll push his head in fast transition basketball. 1 on 4. Right side over to Anderson. 3 on the way. Coming down with the loose ball. Rebound was Brown. He ties the game up on a little bucket right there. A little bunny for Brown.
Downtown George Brown, as they call him, but that was definitely not from downtown. About an 8-foot little bunny. Very fundamental.
Right side is Butler. He puts it on the floor. Bodies his man. Copeland up and goes in with a nice little right-handed layup. 10-8. 3:50 left. Nick Anthony comes across the timeline. Left-handed dribble. Hands it off to Brown. Brown back to Anthony. Facing that man at 2-3 zone. Nice movement by defense for the Crusaders. Long-range 3 was short for Anderson. Big man Jesse Mitchell coming up with the rebound.
Jesse Mitchell, number 23, got up in the air for that rebound. He's got the ball, passes it over
to Simmons. Simmons between the rings. Left side to Matson. He'll be guarded by Anthony. He'll goes into paint. Nice teardrop. Short. Coming up with the rebounds, Anderson. He'll push it ahead to Anthony. Anthony will come across the timeline. Looks like he wanted to pull up. Kicks it over to Anderson. Back to Anthony. Left side working the perimeter. 3 on the way. Too short. Coming up with the rebound was Mitchell. Correction, it was Butler with the rebound. Checking in the game is Harris. Having a seat is Miles Matson for Grace Christian.
Raheem Harris checks in, like you said, PD. 5'9" guard out of Sanford, North Carolina. Rising junior. Referee letting RCA know it's their ball.
RCA will be coming in right in front of Grace Christian's bench. They kick it into Anthony. Anthony Anderson down, kicks it down low to Copeland. Copeland turns around, finds Anthony. Anthony behind the back pass. Great pass by Anthony as he tries to get baseline to get free to offer up that long-range shot as he is like fire and ice. Long-range shot by Anthony, too short. Coming down with the rebound was Mikael Butler. Butler's pass ahead to Harris. Harris splits the defenders, missed the layup with the bunny. But Miles Butler right there to clean it up for Grace Christian. 12-8 your score. 2:25 left. Nick Anthony comes down, pulls up from long range, too short. With the rebound, out of bounds. Rebound was right there, was by Butler, but it was out of bounds. So
He's definitely got a, like the dog in the fight with RCA, a little undermanned with 6 players total with a one-man rotation. Nick Anthony definitely not shy to shoot the ball, Petey.
Brown picking up his second foul as Mitchell comes into play. He'll kick it over to Garris. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell with the right-handed layup for Grace Christian. Nick Anthony will come across in the front court. Gets a pass by Anderson. Back to Mitchell. Standing 23 feet from the goal was Brown. Brown gets a high screen by Copeland, goes in the paint, kicks it to Anthony on the far baseline. Anthony in the paint left side. Shot was short. The Crusaders come up with the ball. Coming in the front court is Harris. Harris puts on his brakes, pulls it all the way back out. Garrison Harris swings the ball around as a cutting Madison. Left side stands Harris. He'll find Garris with a bunny, but he couldn't quite make it. 14-8, 1:23 left. Faster paced game here as it was earlier for RCA. Nick Anthony holds a shot, puts up a shot off the right baseline, too hard off the back of the iron. Buckets aren't falling, but they're getting some great looks for RCA.
Definitely so, Petey. I mean, they're getting a lot of looks at the basket, a couple of dribble drives. It's just not going in right now. We got a 6-point game. We're closing out in the last minute of the first quarter.
Butler bodies his man down low, puts up a 13-footer, and it's good for the Crusaders from Grace Christian as they lead by 8, 16-8. Anthony hands it to Anderson. Anderson curls around, leaves it off to Brown. Brown with a deep three and got a shooter's roll. Three-pointer, the first three-pointer of tonight's action, Coach.
Yep. Glad to see that one go in. Tightened up the score a little bit. 5-point game, 24 seconds left. I think Grace is going to go ahead and try to wear it down, but the pace they're going, nope. Little guard number 10 out of Sanford, Miles Matson, drills it.
So Nick Anthony will lead the offense coming across in the final 10 seconds of the first period. As he between the rings, 5 seconds. Anthony left side over to Robinson. Robinson to Anderson. Anderson with a three and the buzzard. And it's nothing but nylon.
Count the bucket,
Count
Petey.
the bucket. Closes out the first quarter. The Crusaders lead 18-14. We're going to step away after a word from our sponsors.
Busy, family-friendly restaurant serving up authentic New York-style pizza and Italian dishes. Our full-service menu offers a wide range of choices sure to please everyone. Whether you're in the mood for a brick oven pizza, classic Italian dish like chicken parmigiana, or one of our specialty pastas, you can always count on a delicious meal that's made to order using only the freshest ingredients. To complement your meal, we also offer a variety of wine and beer options in several seasonal beverages. Give them a call today in Apex at 919-267-6237 or in Fuquay Varina at 919-285-2497 or visit them online at annaspizzeria.com.
Long range three by Anderson cut the lead by 3 as RCA trails 18-14 against Grace Christian Crusaders, coached by Jesse Wilson. Coach Mike stands between his box, watching his team as they, on defense, Grace Christian comes in the backcourt to Harris. Harris is guarded tightly by Brown. Harris feeds Butler. Butler back to Harris. Give and go. Shot goes up, and he is fouled. Oh, they call a traveling. Started the second quarter. Turnover right there by Grace Christian. With only a 4-point lead, Grace Christian appears to be in a full court 1-2-2 defense. Nick Anthony picks up his dribble, kicks it to Robinson. Robinson's chest pass in the paint was no good. It's down low, reverse layup by Mitchell. The first points as it's 20-14 here in the second quarter. Nick Anthony comes across the timeline, chest passes to Anderson. He'll go in the paint as he's blocked by Butler. Butler ahead to Mitchell. Mitchell with a left-handed layup, and it's no good. Coming down with the rebound was Brown. Brown coming in the front court, 2-on-2. His pass was deflected, stolen by Harris. Harris on Nick Anthony. Shot goes up, and it's a foul. As Nick Anthony picks up the foul, will send Raheem Harris to the free throw line for Grace Christian. Correction. And we have a timeout for Grace Christian. We're going to stay right here as they call the second timeout of the first half, as both teams has used one timeout, Coach. 20-14, just 2 points here in the second quarter, but, we got a lot of game left.
Definitely, Petey. Grace Christian kind of wanted to settle things down. Coach called a timeout. 6-point game, 7 minutes remaining in the second quarter before the halftime. Got a lot of fight in RCA. Definitely undermanned today. Came with 6 players, but the game is taking some twists and turns here and there. Grace Christian they do have some firepower in a couple of those guys. They can get up and down the court. Fatigue is going to be the factor. Let's see how well Coach Mike has got the Eagles conditioned.
So Grace Christian, Raheem Harris will step to the free throw line, shooting 2 as he is fouled by Nick Anthony. First free throw is good, so far it's a good foul by Anthony. Not good for the books with only 6 and 1 on the bench. Definitely don't need to have a bunch of fouls. Right now, RCA has 14 fouls. Second free throw is offered by Harris. It's no good. Coming down with the rebound was Anderson. He'll find Anthony. He'll come into front court. Nice pass down low by Anthony in the block to Copeland. And LaBamba right there with the feed. For 2. 24. 20-16 your score. Left side shot on the way. Long rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell with a little bunny in the lane.
PD, Jesse Mitchell, number 23, swingman for Grace, is Johnny on the spot.
He's been right there. Nick Anthony right at the free throw line whistle as he double dribbled.
PD, I wonder how the players are, dealing with the mask. This is the mask era requirement that came down from the state last week, late last week, and mandatory to wear a mask while playing basketball.
One thing I'm not understanding is why the players have to wear it, but the officials don't have to wear it.
Definitely a lot of confusion in that, PD. Hey, it's the time that we're in right now. Rules come down and we abide by them. Definitely, that's always been the mandate of athletics. Go by the rules, play by the rules. You can question them, but it's okay to ask questions. But at the end of the day, just go by the rules.
So right now, Harris misses the first free throw. He's 0 for 3 from the line, shooting 61% on the season. Offers a second free throw, and he makes that one.
Well, he had to right the ship, Petey. When you're 0 for 3, you better not keep being an 0 for.
Especially when you're 61% on the season, you're not expected to make every one of them.
Exactly.
61 is just a little bit more than half, Coach, so if you split them, you're good. Nick Anthony's facing a full court 1-2-2 defense. He'll come across, feed it over to Robinson. Robinson will find Anderson. Anderson between the rings calls out a play. Right side to Nick Anthony, high post by LaBamba. Gets the screen by Anthony, rolls. 15-footer by Brown is nothing but nylon.
Downtown Mr. Brown. Very good fundamental shooter. Square to the basket, straight up and down. Doesn't have to lean back.
Matson hands it off to Harris on the right side, working left to right. The Crusaders, they go into paint. Feeds his man right there on the double block was Rush. Rush missed the little bunny. He kicks it as the Eagles come into front court is Anthony. Anthony's nice little bunny in the lane was no good. Coming down with the rebound was LaBamba. LaBamba swings it to Robinson. Robinson with the deep three, and it's nylon. 23-21. Let's see what the Crusaders can do to stop this as it's 5-0 run for RCA. Right side is Harris. Harris is guarded tightly by Brown. He'll kick it over to Matson. Matson and Anthony. Kicks it into paint to Mitchell. Mitchell misses the bunny layup. Coming up with the rebound was Brown. Brown will slow it down on the far side. Find Anthony between the rings. Left side to Robinson. Robinson with another three. 2 threes. And RCA takes their first lead. 24-23. With at the 4:43 mark, we have a full timeout. Coach, we're going to stay right here. Coach, we got a 6-0 run right there. 8-0 run. 2 threes, same threes by Robinson for RCA.
Definitely. Petey Robinson is on fire. He hit the first three. Hadn't really seen him do a whole lot in the game. And he came back and he went over to the short corner on the left side and drilled it. And immediately, Grace Christian took that timeout to put a quick Band-Aid on it and find out exactly what's going on the defense. You can't underestimate shooters. Take a look at Mr. Robinson, 6'2", rising junior out of Raleigh, and he doesn't really pass the eye test, but heck, He's got 6 points, and right now
Robinson's
they're
only
leading.
Robinson's only a freshman.
Oh, he's a freshman. Okay.
Just turned 14.
Okay.
So he's got a lot of. He has siblings in the NBA, so he understands the caliber of basketball.
Definitely. I was getting mixed up with Robinson and Anderson. Seem to be so close.
So if you look at the name on our spot sheet here, we got Anthony Robinson Anderson, La Bamba. So it's ARALBBC.
Right.
So
But
right
this
now
is,
it's 24-23.
This is a great game. We got a pretty good turnout here for the abbreviated version of the Bull City Classic in Mount Zion in Durham, North Carolina. We're able to play. That's great. It's a tradition that's been going on for, I believe the first Bull City was back in the mid-'90s. So we didn't want to break the tradition. This is the last game of the night, and we got 4 games tomorrow. 3 of them will be championship games. So basketball is alive and well in Durham this weekend.
Out of the timeout, it was Butler with a nice shot from the right corner. And they feed down low to Harris. Harris swings it back to Matson. Same shot as Butler, and he misses it. Coming up with the rebound was Brown. Brown finds Anthony. Anthony comes in the front court, kicks it over right side to Anderson. 3 on the way off the front of the rim. Coming down with the rebound was Jesse Mitchell. He'll come in the front court leading the pack. Splits the defenders, goes up with the layup and misses it. As Brown right there to clean it up for RCA with the rebound. He'll kick it ahead to Anderson, left side to Anthony. See exactly what RCA can do. Haven't scored it from the timeout with a 3. Mitchell with the rebound for Grace Christian.
Petey, the defense that Raleigh Christian is putting against Grace is stifling. They got up by 1, and they don't want to lose that lead. 3 minutes and 14 seconds to go in the second half.
Right side is Harris. He goes into paint. Left side to Matson. Matson steps inside the three-point line, puts up a shot. Brown with the rebound. He'll kick it ahead to Anderson. Anderson with a nice right-handed layup as Grace Christian takes the lead back. Matson left side to Harris. Harris kicks it over to Garris as they find a Butler. Butler bodies up, 15-foot straight away off the left side of the rim. As Mitchell right there to clean it up, he misses. It's Brick City in here, baby. As Anthony gets the pass from Brown. He'll come in the front court, left of the free throw line, kicks it over to Brown. Brown drives, bodies his man up, but goes up strong and draws a foul and head to the free throw line. As picking up the foul for Grace Christian is going to be Butler, McKay Butler for Grace Christian. Brown will head to the free throw line for RCA.
First free throw is up and count it. Nothing but net, Petey.
Nothing but buckets. 27-25.
Mr. Downtown Brown, as I call him. Fundamental, great player, athletic, 6'2", wearing LeBron James / Michael Jordan's jersey. Misses the second one.
Nick Anthony cleans up the miss and gets the ball back. Top of the key is Robinson. Robinson back to Brown. Brown's running the offense. Directs traffic to Robinson. He'll offer up a long-range 3. Coming down with the rebound with Simmons. Simmons comes far left side, goes into paint, bodies up Robinson. As he misses it, Nick Anthony with the rebound. He's looking ahead just like a quarterback should be. Kicks it right side to Anderson. Anderson with the 3. Anthony right there to clean it up for RCA. 29-25. 1:50 left here in the first half. Stick around for the Grumpy Barbers halftime with stats, facts, and figures of the first half. Driving in paint left side. Shot goes up by Garris. And he'll head to the free throw line. Picking up the foul was Robinson.
Petey, the athletic director from Raleigh Christian is over there taking some pictures. Joey Berea. He will be our halftime interview.
We'll have Joey here with halftime. Follow up with some stats, facts, and figures of what he sees in the program with Coach Mike.
Exactly.
First free throw was no good. A little short off the left side of the rim. So Garish will offer up the second free throw, and you couldn't tell the difference. The second one was nothing but nylon. We have a timeout. RCA, we're going to step away and get a break. You're listening to High Level Media coverage. Welcome back. 29-26. RCA leads. Grace Christian here inside. Game 4 of day 1 of the Bull City Classic. Right side is Anthony. Anthony leads it off to Brown. Brown guarded tightly by his man in that 2-3 zone. They swing it left side to Anderson. Anderson kicks it over to Anthony. Anthony's getting picked up by Mitchell. So looks like they're running a nice motion defense right here. Right side is Anderson. Just 1:13 left. They might be holding for the final shot of the half as Brown goes in and draws the foul.
Petey, what it was a 1-2-2. The guy up top is on chase. They're not going to allow any dribble drives. I think they're taking their chances on the outside shots if they can get there and close out in time, but they've got that paint covered.
Definitely with Jesse Mitchell as the 1-2-2 as Mitchell gets it ahead, working the left side. Shot goes up, and it's good for Grace Christian as they cut the deficit to 1, 29-28, 54 seconds left. Nick Anthony stands on the left wing. He'll cross-court pass over to Brown. Brown guarded tightly on the right hip, feeds it into
nice
Anthony.
cut.
Nice pass, and Anthony with a nice layup. But it was a great pass, Coach, and a great cut by both players.
The combination of Mr. Brown and Mr. Anthony worked very well together on that little, basically, pass and cut. I mean, very fundamental. 31-28, 29.8 seconds remaining in the half. Raleigh Christian probably will play for one shot. They may go for 2 for 1. Coach Mike over here barking out the orders. Very experienced veteran coach.
Between the ring stands Anthony. He holds it with no defender up on him. As Mitchell looks to the sidelines to his coach, as Anthony steps in. Close to the three-point line, 9 seconds left. Holding for the final shot. He gets a high screen right side. 3 seconds, Anthony steps in, kicks it over left side to Anderson, and the shot at the buzzer is no good. And that will bring us to half as RCA leads 31-28. Come back here with stats, facts, and figures of the first half after a word from our sponsors.
Friendly restaurant serving up authentic New York-style pizza and Italian dishes. Our full-service menu offers a wide range of choices sure to please everyone. Whether you're in the mood for a brick oven pizza, classic Italian dish like chicken parmigiana, or one of our specialty pastas, you can always count on a delicious meal that's made to order using only the freshest ingredients. To complement your meal, we also offer a variety of wine and beer options, including several seasonal beverages. Give them a call today in Apex at 919-267-6237 or in Fuquay Varina at 919-285-2497 or visit them online at annaspizzeria.com. At Creech Chiropractic, the Triangle's only sports and pediatric certified chiropractor, we offer 3 types of care: relief, corrective, and wellness. We give you the best recommendation for care based on your needs and goals. Ultimately, it's your body, your health, your life, your choice. Our goal at Creech Chiropractic is to educate and adjust as many families as possible toward optimal health and wellness through natural chiropractic care. The superior physician treats the patient before the illness is manifested. It is only the inferior physician who treats the illness he was unable to prevent. Give us a call today at 919-367-2828. That's 919-367-2828. And get to your 3 types of care: relief, corrective, and wellness. Creech Chiropractic, the Triangle's only sports and pediatrics certified chiropractor.
Listen and imagine. It takes 5 seconds to send a text, and for those 5 seconds, you're driving blind. Life is worth more than a text. Stay alive. Don't text and drive.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org, a message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, Noise, and the Ad Council.
Listen and imagine. It takes 5 seconds to send a text, and for those 5 seconds, you're driving blind. Life is worth more than a text. Stay alive. Don't text and drive.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org, a message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, Noise, and the Ad Council.
Welcome back as RCA leads Grace Christian 31-28 at halftime. Leading the way was most of all the players for RCA. As we're on hand here, we got the athletic director, Coach Joey, standing by for a little quick interview. Coach Joey, a lot of young kids out there for RCA, and this season you guys come in with a new coach. What are you guys looking for as a new, basically almost like a new program at RCA? How are you guys taking on the role this season?
Yeah, so, I mean, this year we're just trying to start something fresh. We got a new coach, got lots of new players. Really looking, number one, to build these young men into just that, young men. And that means accountability. That means, extra hours, extra time that we're trying to put in. So, a lot of changes that are going on within the program. A lot of times when you do that, it's good and it's also bad. It's good in the aspect of you're trying to change the culture, trying to move forward, but at the same time, you have to move past how things have always been done. So, that can be a little bit difficult for people that are still within the program. But, I think as far as our administration goes, we've got a lot of support, and we're just blessed to be able to be in this tournament, and we're excited about the future.
Yeah, Coach, you come in, you look at Grace Christian, when you guys walk in, you guys with 6 players, you look at them and they dressed 11, I believe. But obviously everybody was like, oh my God, they dress more than us. But it's like the 6 you got out there is definitely playing. You tell the coach, it all starts in the coaching and practice. And that's exactly what Coach Mike was saying, that you guys are real young. So it's a lot of pressure this year for being a young team. But like I said, first game, what's some of the things you take from the first half that you were able to watch?
I think we probably have shot too many threes and not gotten to the rim as much. I don't know, a part of that could be we're trying to save a little bit of energy for the second half since you only have 6 players. That could be part of it. But I think we'll probably do a better job of getting to the rim this next half. And honestly, at the end of the day, it's our first game. I'm not saying we're not looking to win. Obviously, we want to win every game we play. But I think more importantly is just us playing the right way, us being able to be aggressive, be able to get to the rim, be able to get to the free throw line, and then play some great defense. And let's go back and see where we're at. So, but I mean, there's some good takeaways. It was nice to see John Robinson hit a few threes in a row, start to get hot a little bit. This is the first game, so a lot of these guys have not had any game experience, And then if you add Preston, Preston's an 8th grader, number 30, big man. He's done a pretty good job inside already, having to deal with their big man who's, got a great touch from the free throw line as well as finishing inside. So I think he's done a great job already. Just trying to get him a little bit more help inside.
All right, that was Coach Joey, the athletic director of RCA. We're going to come right back here inside the Mighty Warriors Den on the campus of Mount Zion with the second half and stats, facts, and figures of the first half after a word from our sponsors.
is a busy, family-friendly restaurant serving up authentic New York-style pizza and Italian dishes. Our full-service menu offers a wide range of choices sure to please everyone. Whether you're in the mood for a brick oven pizza, classic Italian dish like chicken parmigiana, or one of our specialty pastas, you can always count on a delicious meal that's made to order using only the freshest ingredients. To complement your meal, we also offer a variety of wine and beer options, including several seasonal beverages. Give them a call today in Apex at 919-267-6237 or in Fuquay Varina at 919-285-2497 or visit them online at annaspizzeria.com. At Creech Chiropractic, the Triangle's only sports and pediatric certified chiropractor, we offer 3 types of care: relief, corrective, and wellness. We give you the best recommendation for care based on your needs and goals. Ultimately, it's your body, your health, your life, your choice. Our goal at Creech Chiropractic is to educate and adjust as many families as possible toward optimal health and wellness through natural chiropractic care. The superior physician treats the patient before the illness is manifested. It is only the inferior physician who treats the illness he was unable to prevent. Give us a call today at 919-367-2828. That's 919-367-2828. And get to your 3 types of care: relief, corrective, and wellness. Creech Chiropractic, the Triangle's only sports and pediatric certified chiropractor. Need a place to manage your investment? Then look no further than Fidelity Investments of Holly Springs. Whether you need to roll over an IRA or open a traditional or Roth IRA, our exceptional guidance and wide range of investment options can help you plan intelligently. One guidance in person, online, or over the phone. We offer access to powerful tools and comprehensive research. We also offer great value, including no account fees and no minimums to open an account. Maybe you want to talk about mutual funds. Choose from over 10,000 funds, many with no transaction fee. How about brokerage? $0 commission for U.S. stock, ETF, and options trades. And how about some cash management?
Welcome back as Jesse Mitchell leads the way with 12 for both teams. For Grace Christian, Jesse Mitchell with 12, followed by Butler with 10, Harris with 3, Matson with 2, and Garish with 1. For RCA, leading the way is Anderson with, we have 2 leading the way, Robinson and Brown both with 8, followed by Anderson with 7, and Anthony with 6, followed by Robinson with 2. And that is the first half as RCA leads 31-28. We're going to come right back here. We're going to stay right here as the players head to the court as halftime is coming to a close. The RCA will get the ball to start the second half with the lead, 31-28. As Robinson will come in at half court, he'll come in at Anthony. Anthony facing a 3-2 zone. Same defense they ran with at the end of the half. Right side is Anderson. Anderson's double team, kicks it over to Mitchell. Mitchell with the interception. Mitchell going 1-on-3, pulls up from a bunny out front, and it's good for 2. To begin the third quarter, Mitchell adds to his tally, make that 14 for Mitchell for Grace Christian.
PD, Grace Christian came out basically with the attitude, hey, you ain't going to score on us, and we're going to score on you. And Mr. Mitchell with his 14th point definitely showing that he wants that win so he can go ahead and play the Mount Zion Christian Academy Warriors tomorrow at 5:30.
Right side is Harris. Harris bounce passes to Butler. Butler almost tried to give it to Mitchell, but kicks it all the way back out. 3 on the way, rims out. Robinson coming down with the rebound. He'll find Anthony. He'll come closest to us. Right side of the free throw line. Bounce passes it, but it was kicked off of Harris's leg. Back to Mitchell. He'll bounce pass it into paint. Left side layup by Simmons is good for Grace Christian. 33-32. Just underway here in the third quarter. Anthony coming across the timeline. Slow pace walk. Bounce passes it left side to Brown. Brown finds Anderson. Anderson's guarded tightly on the right, hit by Simmons. He'll give it to Anthony. Anthony in the paint, feeds it to Copeland. Copeland with a nice little 15-foot elbow shot. Good for two. 35-32.
Copeland, another young player for the Raleigh Christian Eagles.
35-32. Can't break that three-point lead. Top of the key as Mitchell goes right in the free throw line, left side over to Matson. Matson with the baseline jumper, no good. Anderson with the rebound, kicks it to Anthony. Anthony between his legs behind the back. Bounce passes it to Anderson. Anderson right side. Anthony three on the way off the front of the rim. Mitchell with the long rebound. He'll kick it right side to Raheem Harris. Guarded tightly by Brown and out man-to-man defense. Mitchell beats his defender, kicks it left side to Matson. Matson with the bunny on the right baseline. No good. Coming now with the rebound was Anthony. He'll kick it ahead to Anderson. Anderson's shot was too flat. And Anderson was fouled, but he does not get the call.
Referees kind of let him go up and down the court, Petey. Great start to a second half for both teams as you have Mr. Simmons.
With the and one right there was Anderson on the inbound pass. So it's 37-32. Basket's good. Anderson will head, try the old-fashioned and one.
I think Grace Christian, I'm not saying they underestimated anybody, but when you got like 12 players and your opponent has 6, it can give you a false sense of security.
Biggest lead for RCA is 6, 38-33. Anderson ahead from Anthony. Kicks it to Brown. Brown back to Anderson. He'll go baseline, body up his man. Right-handed layup is right there with Anderson. 40-32.
Hey,
8-point lead.
Raleigh Christians have to work for every bucket inside. The referees, to them, a foul is almost a hack. But both teams going at it.
Mitchell
Raleigh
stands
Christian.
left side to Harris. Harris goes in the paint to Butler. Butler, nice spin around. Puts up a shot off the front of the rim, gets his own rebound with a putback. And coming down with the rebound was Brown. Brown comes 2 on 3, but nice bunny shot from in the paint. And that forces Grace Christian to take a timeout with the biggest lead, 42-32. With 4:40 left as Coach Mike is trying to get his players pumped up, forcing that timeout. 4:40 left, 42-32, Coach. A lot of fast transition basketball, but going RCA's way.
Definitely. RCA's came out here in the second half and said, hey, we finished the second half up. We're not going to give you back the lead kind of attitude. The crowd kind of getting into it a little bit. Normally with the Bull City Classic, you'll have maybe 2 or 3 games as well as this game going on until 9, 10 o'clock at night. But this is the last game of the night. We start back up tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
We'll be right back here at 1 o'clock tomorrow, Coach, with 3 championship games. And the game before all the championship games will have the post-grad college prep. And that's Winston-Salem Christian versus Aim High Academy.
Yes, both teams battle it out in the semifinals, and they'll take on Hosanna College Prep that is sitting there waiting for them for a 4 o'clock tip.
42-32. Grace Christian trails the Eagles by 10. Biggest deficit for Grace Christian. They've led by as many as 8 as they now trail by 10. Right side is Harris. Harris double team. Finds Mitchell. Mitchell with the bunny in the paint, and it's nothing but nylon.
There's Mr. Jesse Mitchell again. They know he's a mid-range kind of guy inside the paint. They're going to have to go ahead and spot somebody up and keep an eye on him, or he can get him back in the game quick.
Cross court pass, and the passes.
Petey, I think you're trying to take my head off over here.
It's a long pass by Brown, cross-court pass.
Ooh, I thought John Elway was out there somewhere, Petey. That ball went flying.
We need to be like some Wayne Corbett of the New York Jets back in the day, receiving-wise. Left side as Grace Christian working right to left. Harris stands right of the circle. Guarded tightly by Brown. Brown picks him up, kicks it over the left side to Simmons. Simmons in the paint, left-handed layup is no good. Coming down with the rebound, loose ball is Anderson. He'll find Anthony. Anthony will stutter step his dribble up across the timeline. Guarded tightly by Raekwon Simmons. He'll almost turn the ball over with a little carry. He got away with the carry. And it's out of bounds. It's going to stay with RCA. 42-34, third quarter, 3:39 left. RCA will look to inbound the ball. Underneath the goal is Anthony. He'll bounce past it in as it's stolen by Harris. Harris working 1-on-3. Goes in the paint, puts up a shot off Leaner as he gets his own rebound. Offers up a three with Simmons from the right side. Mitchell with the rebound, long rebound. As a whistle is blown and Simmons or someone kicked the ball, so obviously had to be RCA rolled off his foot.
It did, Petey, and Grace inside to, he decided he wanted to go up against a 6'5" guy.
So Mitchell with a nice elbow shot off the left side.
A little bit of glass on there, Petey. I didn't know the bank was still open. Thought all banks closed by now.
42-36, 4-0 run for Grace Christian. Scissor dribble, top of the key is Robinson. Right side to Brown, back to Anthony. Anthony is guarded tightly on his right hip by Raheem Harris. Anderson offers up a nice mid-range jumper, and it's no good. Coming down with the rebound was the Crusaders, but they kick it right to Robinson. He gets a stolen by Mitchell. Mitchell with a right-handed layup, 1-on-2. 6-0 run for the Crusaders.
Mr. On the spot, Jesse Mitchell. Played almost, I would say, the entire game, Petey.
Anthony bounce passes over to Brown. Brown, right side to Anderson. Brown, long range threes, nothing but nylon at the bottom of the net, but it was a missed shot. Coming out with the rebound was Matson.
It's a good look by Nick Anthony, number one. This didn't quite travel as far as he thought it would, but
Simmons with a jumper. Currently got an 8-0 run for the Crusaders.
Mr. Raekwon Simmons.
And that forces the Eagles to take a timeout. We're going to step away and get a word from our sponsors. You're listening to high-level media coverage of the 2020 Bull City Classic.
Anna's Pizzeria is a busy, family-friendly restaurant serving up authentic New York-style pizza and Italian dishes. Our full-service menu offers a wide range of choices sure to please everyone. Whether you're in the mood for a brick oven pizza, classic Italian dish like chicken parmigiana, or one of our specialty pastas, you can always count on a delicious meal that's made to order using only the freshest ingredients. To complement your meal, we also offer a variety of wine and beer options, including several seasonal beverages. Give them a call today in Apex at 919-267-6237 or in Fuquay Varina at 919-285-2497 or visit them online at annaspizzeria.com.
Welcome back, 42-40. 8-0 run by the Crusaders forced Coach Mike and the Eagles to take a quick timeout. Coming out of timeout, the Eagles be working left to right on offense. 3 minutes cold here for the Eagles. Sets a timeout by the Crusaders. The Eagles have not scored. Right side on the right wing is Brown. Brown just about had it stolen. Finds LaBamba. Left side to Robinson. Robinson double team finds Anthony. He'll go into paint. Nice bunny in the finger roll layup, and it's good. Nice little bunny shot in the lane.
And that kind of stopped that run after that timeout. Coach Mike got the ship in the right direction. 4-point game with about a minute to go in the third quarter, a little bit more than a minute. This one's going to come down to the wire, Petey.
44-40 has been back and forth since midway through the second quarter with the halftime lead by RCA by 3. Down low is Butler, but he took one too many steps. Coach, it looked like he's headed back to Sanford on that travel.
He walked, he traveled, he took too many steps. That's an old cheer we used to do about 20 years ago.
Nick Anthony come across the timeline. Scissor dribble at the top of the key. Behind the back, left pass over to LaBamba. LaBamba Euro step off the left side. Mitchell with a missed shot. He'll come on 1-on-2, stop pop for the left elbow, and it's good.
I'm going to start calling Mr. Mitchell Mr. Automatic. He's got his spot, Petey. It's about 12 feet from the bucket. He gets in there. He squares up and swish.
44-42. Left side layup.
Had that
by
gone in,
Brown.
it was an incredible angle. Uh-oh. Here goes
Kicks
the
it
runner.
ahead to Simmons to tie the game up. For Grace Christian, all tied up inside a minute, 44-44.
Fatigue factor might be starting to set in a little bit, Petey, with a six-man crew that Raleigh Christian brought into the Bull City Classic. They're going to have to buy him some minutes, maybe stall a little bit.
Nick Anthony swings the left side to Robinson. Robinson offers up a long-range three with just under 10 seconds to go. 47-44. They kick it ahead left to Simmons. Simmons with a three to answer back. Back-to-back threes take us to the Fidelity Investment Money Quarter, all tied up in 47 apiece. We'll be right back.
Need a place to manage your investment? Then look no further than Fidelity Investments of Holly Springs. Whether you need to roll over an IRA or open a traditional or Roth IRA, our exceptional guidance and wide range of investment options can help you plan intelligent guidance in person, online, or over the phone. We offer access to powerful tools and comprehensive research. We also offer great value, including no account fees and no minimums to open an account. Maybe you want to talk about mutual funds. Choose from over 10,000 funds, many with no transaction fee. How about brokerage? $0 commission for U.S. stock, ETF, and options trades. And how about some cash management? You get reimbursed for ATM fees with no minimum balance required. Sound like something you want to take a look at? Then give them a call today at 800-631-1903. That's 800-631-1903. Or visit Fidelity Investments of Holly Springs, North Carolina.
Robinson netted one for the Eagles from long range. Raquan Simmons answers back for the Crusaders. Pushes it into Fidelity Investments Money Quarter at 47 apiece. 8 minutes to go. We got 8 minutes to find out the deciding factor as the Crusaders work right to left. Is Harris coming across the timeline, finds his man Matson. Matson sends her dribble on Anthony. He'll lose the ball right to Robinson. Robinson in the paint, loses it, but comes up with the ball as kicks it to Anthony to set up the offense. Anthony back to Robinson. Three on the way. Gets his own rebound, goes in the paint, puts up a shot, off-balance shot. As the Crusaders got the ball, headed up for the layup, and the layup is going to go to Raquan Smith for the Crusaders. Just three Crusaders right there with the putback. 49-47.
7 minutes and 14 seconds to go in the game, PD, and I'll tell you right now, it's a pick'em. I mean, if I had to say who I think is going to win, I couldn't even give you a thought. I mean, 47-49, Crusaders up by 2. They've got some momentum going. Jesse missed his mid-range, puts it back up and hits it. Relentless. Coach Mike calls a timeout on the sidelines. He didn't like that last defensive
51-47. But like you said, Mitchell, I mean, he's straight up the middle. He missed a shot, followed a shot, and went back up and made 2.
Petey, it's come down to it. I mean, you got 6:52 left in the game. I mean, these two teams want to be in the championship tomorrow more than anything so far in the year 2020, and I give them credit. They've got guts. The kids have come out here and played hard. Raleigh Christian showing up with 6 players. I understand a couple of them out for different various reasons. Crusaders coming in here with a full squad out of Sanford right down the road. But this is a great way to end today. It's been a great day. Seen some great basketball. Mount Zion Christian Lady Warriors make it to the championship tomorrow, and they'll take on Quality Education out of Winston-Salem. Quality Education, Petey, really known for their men's program, but their girls program really stepping up in the last year or two. So it should be a great game tomorrow. All games tomorrow will be great.
51-47, 6:52 left. 4 consecutive points by Grace Christian forces Coach Mike and his Eagles to take a timeout. They'll come in. Pass by Brown was intercepted by Mitchell. Mitchell going straight up the middle and going in for 2. 53-47. Left side is Robinson. Robinson's shot was blocked by Mitchell.
Petey, Mr. Mitchell is Johnny on the spot. He went on the runner, laid it up, fundamentally sound, textbook, hustled back, incredible athletic young man. I'm very impressed with Jesse Mitchell. He is, win or lose the game, my MVP pick for today.
Anderson's shot was jammed between the rims, so it's jump ball, so we'll go with the Crusaders. As the Eagles trail by 6, 53-47.
Not to take anything away from any of the other players, but Mr. Jesse Mitchell, number 23 for the Crusaders, I don't think he ever has taken a break. He's been on the floor the whole game. Incredible hustle. He's over there breathing through his mask as best he can. Great performance.
Nick Anthony holds the ball in the left wing, kicks the top of the key to Anderson. Anderson back to Anthony, 6:07 left. Anthony offers up a long-range three, gets a shooter's roll, but it bounces out as Labamba right there with the putback, and he missed the bunny. Coming down with the rebound was Butler. He kicks ahead to Simmons. Simmons on the right side goes into paint to Matson. Matson finds Garris. Butler driving the paint, puts up a shot, bodies his man, and goes up. Gets old-fashioned and one.
Petey, that's just downright persistence. As you can see by the replay, and as Jim Valvano used to say, don't give up, don't ever give up. Number 12, Mikhail Butler out of Sanford. He makes the first he makes his and one free throw and sprints back to playing his defensive role on the 1-2-2.
56-47, the Crusaders lead. 3 on the way by Robinson's too short. Didn't follow his shot as it went off of RCA out of bounds. As Johnny on the spot, Mitchell. Jesse Mitchell. He'll come into play to Matson. Matson in the backcourt kicks it over the right side to Harris. Harris bounce passes into Mitchell. Mitchell with a left-handed layup. Great fundamental pass. He could have took that 15-footer, but he went straight on the left side. He handily.
Definitely fatigue factor starting to kind of set in a little bit with the Raleigh Christian Eagles. And they basically, at this point, as the viewers can see, they have no way to stop at this point. Number 23, Mr. Jesse Mitchell, the MVP for the game. Petey, at the end of the game, the winning coach, and will be your guest for the post-game interview.
As Mitchell comes full court press.
Oh, rolled in there at the last second, Petey.
60-47.
That basketball is very kind to Mr. Jesse Mitchell out of Sanford.
Anthony with a long-range three, answers back, stops the bleeding. It's down by 10, 60-50, with just 4:40 left. Grace Christian comes in. Jesse Mitchell in the backcourt. Splits the defenders, bounce passes it to Butler. Butler with a nice left-handed layup, and good for Grace Christian.
Petey, is there anything that Jesse Mitchell can't do?
He's all around one of the better ball players I've seen at this tournament. Labamba with a putback, and Labamba with his fan crowd up there with an easy bucket. Left side layup by Raheem Harris. His fatigue is starting to set in. As you can see, had a straight path to the basket.
Got a timeout on the floor by Coach Mike. Got a 12-point game with 3:56 to go, Petey. Again, I wouldn't put it past any differential in that score. Until this thing is over, as they say, it's not over until it's over. And those 12 points could easily be rectified. I think Raleigh Christian Eagles, when they find that second win here in a couple of seconds, they can go on a run and we can tighten this thing up. Or they can tighten this thing up. But fouls is fine.
Yeah, it's definitely fouls is not a factor. Only 3 fouls being called the whole second half. So it's a lot of transition basketball. Like you said, it's basically Jesse Mitchell running back and forth. And he's breathing heavy on defense, but he's running a post on defense, so he's getting his little breaks and catching up with his breath. But like you said, if it was fast transition, it's hard to say if he'd be able to catch up with a mask on his face. So right now we're setting it 64-52. 3:56 left as Coach Mike and his Eagles take a quick timeout to give his guys a breather. So going to see exactly what they can put together, if they can put together 180, almost 242nd set of offense right here. As Anderson comes into Brown. Brown looks like he wanted to take a three, kicks it over to Anthony baseline. He'll drive and get it stripped out of bounds off of Grace Christian Crusaders as Anthony will look to come into play. Left baseline of their basket. Bounce passes in and Brown. Brown pulling the offense all the way out, finds a straightaway shot, too short on the three. Coming down with the rebound was Mitchell. Mitchell 1-on-4, splits the defenders, puts up a shot, draws the foul, and heads to the free throw line for the Crusaders.
At this point, Raleigh Christian Academy Eagles, when they see Mr. Jesse Mitchell go to the basket, they're just going to foul him. Because if you don't, he's going to make it. So now he's going to earn it at the charity stripe. I'm not sure of his shooting, his free throw percentage, but I'm sure it's somewhere up in the 80s. Number 23, Mr. Brown, kind of limping off the court a little bit as a fatigue factor starts to set in.
So Mitchell will be, as they're drying up the sweat on the baseline. They dry up the sweat. Mitchell is a senior. No, correction. Sophomore.
He's got 2 more years to go as he missed the free throw. Okay. He's been on the court the whole game, Petey. He's probably going to just fall out after this game. Great athlete, great competitor.
Second free throw is good by Mitchell.
He righted the ship on that one.
65-52. Nick Anthony scissor dribble on the left wing. He'll curl around, find Robinson. Robinson will switch spots with him. Pass was deflected out of bounds off of Anderson.
That's that fatigue factor setting in, as the viewers can see, playing that sideline. I think Mr. Anthony was trying to get the ball back so he could pop one of his 24-footers. They're going to have to go ahead and start shooting a barrage of threes. That interior defense of Raleigh Christian at this point is faltering a little bit, Petey. Fatigue. There it goes, Mr. Anthony. And
offers up a three, but right there to clean it up was Anderson. Still trailing by 13. That 4-minute timeout by Coach Jesse Wilson was a turnaround differential in this game as they lead by 15. Trailing by 10 with a 25-point turnaround for the Crusaders. Left side is Robinson, kicks it in the paint to Copeland. Copeland down low to Labamba. Labamba with a bunny in the middle. 69-56. They come across the timeline to Butler. Butler stands, guarded tightly by Labamba. Splits the defenders right in the paint, puts up a runner, and it's nothing but nylon. 71-56.
Mr. Butler bulldozed his way in there, Petey. I thought it was like a Mack truck. And he threw a little bunny up there, and he actually looked like he was going to trip with some of the contact. But the referees are letting both teams play. And like you said earlier, the foul count is way down.
Left side is Anderson. Anderson's cross-court pass to Anthony. Anthony steps, puts up a shot, too short. Coming up with the rebound was the Crusaders. They kick it ahead to Raekwon Simmons. His left-handed layup is nothing but nylon. 73-56.
Raleigh Christian Eagles finding it hard to get back on defense as the legs start feeling like metal, and another unforced turnover as Mr. Labamba ball slipped out of his hand on the pass on the sideline.
Jesse Mitchell comes in to Matson. Matson right to Harris. Harris coming across the timeline, right side, splits the defenders, goes into Peyton and Matson. Matson with a nice bunny shot, and too hard off the front of the rim. Copeland coming down with the rebound, finds Nick Anthony. 1:20 left. Anthony goes into paint, splits the defenders. Runner up the middle was no good. As Jesse Mitchell, comes sprinting in the front court, loses the ball, picks it back up. Careless pass. That's his first careless pass by Mitchell at the 1:10 mark. That was just about stolen by Nick Anthony.
Well, Petey, for all intents and purposes, your post-game interview will be with Coach Wilson of Grace Christian Crusaders. Coach Jesse Wilson out of the Sanford area, and he'll be your post-game interview as you and him will discuss the game plan for tomorrow as they take on a very tough Mount Zion Christian Academy Warriors team.
Harris will head to the free throw line for the Crusaders. As they're going to pull out with inside a minute, they're going to pull out the starters and put the bench Warriors in. First free throw is good.
Classy move. The game more than capable of the win. Put in some of the younger guys. Let them get a little burn. Putting in number 15, Jonah Garris. First time we've seen him today. And number 22, William Rush.
Nick Anthony picks up his dribble from the left baseline. Kicks to the top of the key to Anderson. Anderson curls around the top. Offers up a long-range three, and his air ball out of bounds. 40 seconds left. The Crusaders will be working right to left.
Mr. Gavin Brewer subbed into the game as he inbounds the ball to number 40, getting his first look, Landon Wester.
They come across the timeline is Garris. Garris' shot blocked.
Nice clean block.
Coming out with a loose ball was Harris. Harris's turnaround, spin around jump shot was good. 77-56, 20 seconds left. Right side is Anderson, long range three, Christian.
Mr. Anderson, hadn't heard from him in a while. Hits a nice jumper. The field is set for tomorrow, Petey, as the semifinals in the college prep division. The winner will take on Hosanna College Prep, and that's the ball game. I want to thank all the viewers for watching.
79-59. We're going to come right back here with stats, facts, and figures of the entire game as the Crusaders go on with the victory over the Eagles from Raleigh Christian.
At Cardinal Family Dentistry, we are honored to serve the community of Apex by providing honest, compassionate dental care. We focus on preventative care and education to make sure all of our patients enjoy optimal dental health, and we offer judgment-free treatment if you're in need of a corrective procedure. Dr. Barker and the rest of the Cardinal Family Dentistry team want to be a resource for you when it comes to your dental health, so we always keep you well informed and offer honest guidance to help you make the best decisions for you and your family. Give them a call today at 919-589-5001. That's 919-589-5001. Or visit them online at cardinalfamilydentistry.com.
Welcome back inside the Bull City Classic in the final game as Grace Christian Crusaders, coached by Jesse Wilson, handily dominated the second half of the third quarter and the fourth quarter with a 79-59 victory. We got Coach Wilson here standing inside the table with me. Coach, what a phenomenal turnaround you did from trailing by 3 at half, and in the third quarter you took that timeout. That timeout was the whole difference in the game. Yes, what was some of the adjustments you made right there at that timeout to either, what did you tell your boys?
Well, all the way up to that halftime, we have went away from what we do the best, and that's attacking the basketball. Attacking the goal with the basketball. We were settling with jump shots, and we couldn't hit anything. But we started moving the ball and driving the ball and getting to the basket, and it's easy to score the basketball when you're at the basketball.
Yes, Coach. One thing I noticed with Jesse Mitchell was definitely the X factor.
Yes, sir.
He's a sophomore, young kid, and looked like he's we call him Johnny Automatic.
Yes.
He was definitely the big factor, and as a sophomore coming in, you kind of wonder if you got the leadership. But tonight, I mean, you couldn't ask for nothing more out of your sophomore player right there, Jesse Mitchell.
I'm telling you, he's an energizer battery. There ain't nothing he cannot do, and he will not be bullied by nobody.
All right, Coach, you got coming in tomorrow in the championship game against the home team that hosts this tournament, the Mighty Warriors. Are you going to do anything different in tonight's game going into tomorrow night's game?
I hope we can bring this same energy, and it'll be a good ball game.
Okay, right there you heard it from Coach Jesse Wilson. We're going to step back in just a minute with stats, facts, and figures of tonight's action.
Busy, family-friendly restaurant serving up authentic New York-style pizza and Italian dishes. Our full-service menu offers a wide range of choices sure to please everyone. Whether you're in the mood for a brick oven pizza, classic Italian dish like chicken parmigiana, or one of our specialty pastas, the freshest ingredients. To complement your meal, we also offer a variety of wine and beer options, including several seasonal beverages. At 919-267-6237 or in Fuquay Arena at 919-285-24. Pizzeria.com. Need a place to manage your investment? Then look no further than Fidelity Investments of Holly Springs. Whether you need to roll over an IRA or open a traditional or Roth IRA, our exceptional guidance and wide range of investment options can help you plan intelligent guidance in person, online, or over the phone. We offer access to powerful tools and comprehensive research. We also offer great value, including no account fees and no minimums to open an account. Maybe you want to talk about mutual funds. Choose from over 10,000 funds, many with no transaction fee. How about brokerage? $0 commission for U.S. stock, ETF, and options trades. And how about some cash management? You get reimbursed for ATM fees with no minimum balance required. Sound like something you want to take a look at? Then give them a call today at 800-631-1903. That's 800-631-1903. Or visit Fidelity Investments of Holly Springs, North Carolina.
Final score, Grace Christian defeats Raleigh Christian Eagles 79-59. Leading the way was Jesse Mitchell, the sophomore, with 31. 19 of those come in the second half. As we come to a close in day one, we're going to give the final scores from earlier games. Unique All-Stars fall to Aim High Academy, 107-70. The high school girls, the Mighty Warriors, head to the championship with a 63-22 victory over Raleigh Christian. And Winston-Salem Christian lost to the Unique All-Stars, 93-80. And then the game you guys just listened to. Grace Christian Crusaders defeat Raleigh Christian Eagles, 79-59. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to today's action as we're back on hand tomorrow at 12:40 with Winston-Salem Christian versus Aim High Academy right here. Once we go on air tomorrow, we will not break for nothing other than the 10-minute break before each game. I want to thank site director Tony Barnett for having High Level Media cover this action, and also the athletic director and pastor, Don Fozar Jr. and Don Fozar Sr. here at the Warriors Den on the campus at Mount Zion. For me, courtside, until tomorrow, God bless, and we love you all.